Hey, good morning. I'm Andy Neal with your morning check for Monday, June 17th. Fire crews dealing with a new wildfire at Taylor Arm near Sprout Lake. It was found yesterday morning and still listed this morning by BC Wildfire Service as being just over a half hectare in size. Smoke to be seen by drivers along Highway 4. 3 crews and 2 helicopters were battling the blaze, and it's suspected to be human-caused. This video from a viewer last night of a crash on Highway 28 just west of Campbell River. This was taken around 5 p.m. as a vehicle appears to have flipped over on the side of the road. Police, ambulance, and fire all responding, but there's been no word from authorities on injuries or what caused the crash.
The Asian market, which has been mentioned time after time, simply doesn't exist for that type of oil.
Both Ottawa is set to make its decision on whether or not to approve the Trans Mountain pipeline expansion tomorrow. Former Liberal Environment Minister David Anderson says it should be rejected, saying in a letter to the Trudeau cabinet that Asian refineries can't handle harsh Canadian crude. The expansion still faces many legal challenges if approved, including from the BC government and First Nations. Authorities in Philadelphia say 1 person was killed and at least 7 others wounded during a graduation party last night. Police say 4 teens and 4 adults in their 20s were shot in various parts of their body. They say the person killed was an adult. No arrests have been made. Prevention will be a key element of a $50 million national strategy on dementia released today in Ottawa. The government also plans to offer more support for caregivers. More than 419,000 seniors have been diagnosed with some form of dementia and need about 26 hours a week of help from relatives and friends. The Silver Muse is the first cruise ship to stop in Nanaimo this year. It's the first of 3 calls to Nanaimo, less than what officials had hoped, but growth is expected next year as the Port Authority anticipates 7 cruise ship stops, which would match Nanaimo's highest year in 2013.
We are the best kept secret in the universe.
I know. I want in.
Men in Black International invaded theaters this weekend with what industry watcher Box Office Mojo described as disappointing. The 4th film in the franchise was predicted to open with an estimated $30 million, but fell short at $28.5 million, but still had a first-place debut. Well, it's We the North Day in Toronto as the city celebrates the Raptors' first NBA championship, and crowds are gathering, a large one this morning, as they get their spots for the historic celebration. And speaking of making history, Brooke Henderson is waking up as Canada's most successful golfer, and she's only 21. Henderson won the Meyer LPGA Classic yesterday to break the Canadian record for tour victories with 9. And a Babe Ruth jersey has sold for more than $5.5 million at auction. The auction house says that makes it the most expensive piece of sports memorabilia ever sold. It was Ruth's New York Yankees jersey from 1928 to 1930. The previous record was also a Babe Ruth jersey. The 1920 jersey sold for $4.4 million. Well, mainly a mix of sun and cloud today on the island, although a chance of rain for areas around Port Hardy and Tofino, and there are your Monday highs. Well, we always love to know where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. Stacey Ross will have CHEK News tonight at 5, followed by Ben O'Hara Byrne at 6 and 10. That's been your morning check. I'm Andy Neal.